Hello Collective, thanks for joining me. I'm just preparing some cards for today's little reading. I hope you're all doing well. Really appreciate you clicking my video, and for those who are continuing to support my channel. So I thought let's just take a look and see what comes up, and hopefully give you some answers to little bits of jigsaw pieces for whatever it is you're trying to resolve right now, any answers that you may need. So as always, please remember these are general readings, they're timeless, so you'll find them when you are needing this bit of information. It could have happened in the past, it could be what you're going through now, or it could be showing you what you are leading into. So we've got here the Ten of Pentacles, so that would represent, typically it's representing a family situation or finances, so financial stability, family finances, stability. It feels something linking to family, but it can be to do with business. You could have built that, or you could be working towards Ten of Pentacles status. Okay, just bear with me a second. For some reason it feels collective, whoever you are, male or female, that you are there, and this is showing you something that's happened. So you may be following some money or looking into something connecting with money in your situation. Let's see, just needed to get that bit said. Okay, so we've got here Five of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Moon, the Tower, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, collectors, so I'm still feeling that this, so whatever this Tower is, it doesn't feel that this is your energy. It feels we're looking at something that's happened or whatever, that there's probably clues here for you. I'm just being called to pull these, and we will go through it. So the Five of Swords typically is some kind of chaos and conflict, or even I would say I get the feel of some kind of something confusing. It represents competition, so if it's connecting to the finances that we saw, this Ten of Pentacles, it could be, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Cups underneath. So it could be connected to some kind of industry competition, or competition within a family, siblings, or relationship. We've got here the Knight of Cups, so some kind of love situation. There could be a third party dynamics, two people vying for one person's love. At this stage, regardless of who you are within this story, collective, I'm feeling that just even with seeing there that it's two males and one female. So I mean, change it if you need to, but just to give you the energy that's coming forward at the moment. My feel is that there's, with the Nine of Pentacles, it represents somebody that is typically they are single. They are hardworking, working towards 10 of Pentacles, so they're at the 9, they're almost there. For some reason it feels as well that we're looking at somebody acting single. So we've got here a female energy is what I'm getting from this 9 of Pentacles. We will tie it in properly. If not, it's just the energy. So I feel we've got a male, a female that's in a relationship but acting single, and then we've got another male, so whoever that is. Oh, Knight of Cups twice. Yeah, we've got here the 5 of Wands, so some kind of conflict. So somebody approaching a feminine energy with a cup of love, let's say, with this Knight of Cups, or some kind of proposal. And even if we look at this card, they're just showing me that looks like two masculines fighting, and the feminine is the light in the middle, let's say. I'm just being told that feminine could be single right now, but for some reason this feels we're building up to the present time. So we've got here the Knight of Cups and the Hierophant. All right. So far it feels that there's a female that's married or was married, and somebody has approached her. Maybe there's been some kind of an affair that's happened, and then it's led to a 10 of Swords. So it's getting straight to the point. Yeah, look, 10 of Swords is confirmed and clarified by the 10 of Swords. So I would say that we're picking up on the energy as it's coming forward, but please remember to use your discernment and switch it how it needs to be. So 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, some kind of competition in play in regards to a female, one who is married, but someone else. So they could have worked with this person, doesn't have to be that. They could come together in any way, but ultimately it's ended in the 10 of Swords. I'm just being shown as well 10 of Swords for more than one person, obviously. So if this female's married and been found out, then not only will it be a 10 of Swords for the husband, it will also be a 10 of Swords for those that got caught. We've got here the 5 of Wands, which is a double energy. So again, some kind of conflict and arguments. It feels like changing the truth or the narrative, or some kind of confusion with the moon being here. My feel is a wondering, how did the husband find out? That's the feeling that I'm getting. So we will hold on to that, because we've got here a Tower as well. So we've got the 7 of Pentacles. Just to kind of throw it out there, and it doesn't have to be this, but just so I can lock the energy in a little bit more. If we're bringing in that question, how did the husband find out, or how did they get caught? Because we're clearly moving straight into it. With this moon and the 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, my feel is, because obviously we're watching tarot, I do tarot, and there's lots of other tarot readers that are that watch tarot as well. I feel we could say, let's just say that this husband was having readings done, because men are quite into it also, as we know, it's not just females. So it feels to me, going on this energy, that maybe the husband had a suspicion of the wife. He's come for readings, and it's been clarified through a tarot reading, or whether it was a family member, close friend, something along those lines. But I feel he already had some kind of suspicion. He's investigated into looking into what he's needed to, uncovered some kind of hidden truth, and seen that he's been taken for a fool of some kind, or he's caught this female and the lover in the act. Whether that means literally in the act, or whether it's saying they're going somewhere but not really. I don't know why running came to mind. So it's like almost like a cover story. Oh, I'm going running, and going to a running club or running partner, there's nothing in it, but actually there is, or something like that. So someone's been taken for a fool, but it's been exposed and covered. With this tower, it's seeming for me that with the Hierophant, they're here, and this husband is the one being the faithful one within this situation. Obviously you can switch this around how you need to be, but that tower is the shock of the female being caught and confronted. Yeah, we've got here the Four of Wands. So even though a tower comes about unexpectedly, it feels that this husband has covered all angles. There could be children involved, doesn't have to be, but it feels that they may have even sat on the information for a period of time, not wanting to rock the boat or whatever it may be. But unfortunately, it looks like it's come to a head. We've got the Knight of Wands and some kind of message pushing forward to do with whatever this tower moment is. Yeah, Page of Swords. So with that there, the Four of Swords, it's just giving me the feeling, has he gone through her phone while she was sleeping, and he's had a look through and he's seen some kind of confirmation? Or has there been something predicted within a reading, or some kind of a friend has mentioned something way back, and then from there they've gathered the information together? With this Knight of Wands, we've got here the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups typically represents a relationship dynamics with three people involved. Doesn't have to be a person, it's a third entity of some kind that's drawing a lot of time. So if it's someone that works a lot, then that would come up as a third party, not necessarily a person. But from the way that the reading began, we're already seeing that it feels like two masculines, one's married and the female. So then we've got that there. The Ten of Swords clarifying the Ten of Swords. All right. We've got here the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So that could be you, collective, or it could be the way that this husband viewed their wife. Let's see what we can get. Okay, take these. All right, yeah. Okay, so they're saying, yeah, the King of Cups, so the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the King of Cups underneath. So yeah, the female obviously acting the doting wife, or that's how she's being seen, and then the husband, the King of Cups, is pouring everything into this relationship, even down to the fact of keeping his cool until he knows, obviously he's got all the facts. But with that Tower card and that Page of Swords, it just felt, I mean, I'll show you, it looks to me like, say if that's the female, the wife that's sleeping, and then that represents somebody spying or looking into something, or in an unorthodox way, that she could be sleeping, he could have gone through her phone, and then that's resulted in some kind of tower moment, the message being confirmation of a third party situation. So you could have predicted this, or you could have told this husband, if you are female or male, you could have pointed it out to them and planted that seed. So that could put you, collective, in the firing line for this female, because typically if your name has been brought into it, or if he's come to you for a reading, then obviously she needs to go up against you. There was the competition at the beginning, so fighting against you in some way to discredit your word, to say that you're a liar, or if you're a family friend or something like that, whatever it would be, the group of friends turning on you. We've got here ascending, learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union and new phase. So whoever this masculine is, I'm being shown that this marriage is done. So the reason it may well be coming up now is because enough time has passed and there's been some kind of an ascension shift. That could be for the masculine. It could even be for yourself, seeing something from a higher perspective. It could even be the group of friends that rallied round and supported the masculine and the feminine in whatever way, that enough time's passed now that they can see that they were manipulated to go against you, whether you're male or female, and discredit your word, when actually now here it is in public knowledge that there was an affair that was going on, and people can contest to that being the truth. That Ten of Swords clarifying Ten of Swords is, and a Tower, there's definitely something there. So we've got here with this Five of Swords, Knight of Cups, the Golden Mirror, narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed and one-sided. So we've got here this masculine coming forward to this married female, and knowing that they are married. It could even be, for some, not all, this could have been a family member approaching the wife of another family member, going behind the scenes, obviously, so their interactions wouldn't be seen as untoward because they are family. That's just for some. We've got here engagement ring, higher commitment, eternity, partnership and union, and completion. So we've got engagement ring, which can say either that yes, it's confirming this feminine was acting single and is married or engaged to be married, or whatever's been going on with this couple behind the scenes. There's been talk of higher commitment down the line, like, oh, if you leave him, blah blah blah, or we'll carry on and we'll do this, whatever kind of pillow talk conversation it would have been. It's still confirming that for engagement ring there's talk of higher commitment, or somebody is committed already but single as such, or acting. We've got sword and the rose for our Knight of Cups and the Hierophant. We've got clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, determination. So if we're saying as well honor and protection, that is the Hierophant. The Hierophant represents should be a pillar of truth, like a church, or a structure that you would conform to, like a marriage. It generally represents marriage. Taurus as well, so either the female could be Taurus, or Aries Taurus, or the guy could be Taurus, or something like that. Doesn't have to be, so don't worry about the signs. Determination, also clarifying that he was determined to get to the truth, whatever it was, whether it was given the information or the seed planted by yourself, collective, that he's taken that but been self-controlled enough to make sure he can see. So got all of his ducks in a row before he's approached it, as you would expect someone to do. My feel is though that This person has sat on this information for a longer period of time. He could have tried to bring it out in the open and it was dismissed, or there could have been a rocky stage within the marriage but it was overlooked, tried again, dismissed, whatever it was. But with this sword and rose, it's almost like between a rock and a hard place. So it's both hard, isn't it? But whatever that saying is, like literally a sword and a rose. So a rose like his Queen of Cups, and a sword being stabbed in the heart or the back with the Ten of Swords or the Three of Swords, which also represents some kind of pain, third party dynamics. So as we're continuing forward with our Ten of Swords, we've got interested, awaiting messages, texts, calls, emails, talking more, and secretive. So we've got here some kind of secretive communications been going on, or awaiting messages. So this could be another reason why this husband was waiting to get access to the wife's phone, because maybe seeing hiding the phone or some kind of difference with the telephone activity. Even there I'm just seeing like talking, the female talking in front of the husband as if it's like, oh, it's okay who I'm talking to, there's nothing to suspect, nothing going on, or you don't mind if I, or not asking permission, but yeah, you don't mind if you're sat in watching the kids and I go out on another run, or I do this, or I go to so-and-so, or whatever. It's like, yeah, because everything's okay. And also, don't forget, at this stage, the seeds would be being planted. So almost with this Page of Swords, spying and watching, it's like, yeah, go out and do whatever it is you're doing, because at this stage, they are already collecting the information. Or this could be the incident that was the exposure of some kind, or leading up to. So with our Five of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, some kind of investment into clearing up confusion, conflict, miscommunications, or some kind of arguments and battling, things that were confusing with that moon, the Five of Wands. And I feel that this husband has definitely paid, whether he's paid for a private investigator to look into or follow, or whether it's paid for someone to hack into a phone or emails, or paid for readings or something. He's invested to look in something deeper. We've got here healthy choices, self-love, self-care, being happier, love and life. So the finances that he's invested in could have even been investing into himself. So his self-esteem could have been being knocked because of losing the wife, or knowing a betrayal going on. So could have started going to the gym, or doing something to change his look, or to try and, yeah, so he could have been getting some kind of confidence coaching, something like that, investing into themselves to try and build up what's needed. So we've got here with the moon and the Fool. I feel as well with whoever, if it was some kind of coaching or counselling or whatever it is, even just going down the gym talking to other guys or whatever, the perspective that he's getting, it's showing him as his confidence is building and as he is getting this more self-aware or higher perspective, that is the pain that he's being taken for a fool, or somebody's done an action that they've jumped too soon is another thing. So he could have tried to approach a little bit of a setup or doing something, but it was a false start, or that he was love bombed by the wife, that everything was okay or it was going to be good, or he could have been love bombing the wife just to try and see if he could get it back on track, but it's fallen flat. We've got here partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. So again, we've got this distance that's created. He's trying to build a life and trying to have that distance still in the marriage, but allowing her to go out and do her thing. But like we've got just underneath, with somebody being made a fool of, we've got here partying, and we know that this female is out all the time, acting single and living in the moment. And this is where we've got the connection coming forward. So she could have been partying hard, whatever it was, come home, crashed out, and then a phone being either open to be accessed. A lot of husbands, wives are able to access each other's phones. Why wouldn't they? And that's that. So we've got here the dragonfly, light-hearted, finding out, light-hearted and adept, finding out and change, things coming to light and heal. So, I mean, if that's not saying it, the Four of Swords is a healing card. It's in a moment where this three, and this person will go into their energy a little bit more because they seem a little bit on the outside. So we're looking clearly at the perspective of the husband is the energy that I'm feeling. So in a situation of this marriage that they've been trying to heal, or being given the impression that they're healing or okay and there's nothing really to worry about, but clearly a distance between them, on the back of some kind of partying or doing whatever, the phone's been checked and some kind of spying, or someone on the outside spying, or it could have been a private investigator, whatever it is, has brought back information, and that's where we've got the finding out and now the change, and that's leading to the Tower. So with this Knight of Wands, which is bringing a message forward about third-party dynamics, or even leading to questions of what's gone on at a party situation, we've got heartbroken. So clearly, as the cards and the energy's building, it's leading us to something's come out on the back, that either something's gone on at this party situation, or someone has seen something happen at this party situation and they've come back and give confirmation to the husband. Someone could have seen and give them the ultimatum, you tell him or I'll tell him. So that could well be you, collective. But we've got heartbroken, deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair, and breakup. And we've got that with the Three of Cups, which is our in tarot, it's typically third party situation, and it's coming out here underneath our talking, emails, text messages, Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords, betrayal, double betrayal. So this could suggest that whoever this married man is, that not only has he been betrayed by his wife, that much he would know, he possibly does know this person as well. So it could be his work colleague, his friend, or it could be a family member, it could be a neighbour, it could be anything. It could be I don't know, you go through all the scenarios of what it could and couldn't be, but ultimately you can see that whatever's gone on, it has cut deeply. For just to kind of, because I'm questioning why is this coming up now, or what is this? Okay, they're telling me to place this here for the visuals. Yeah, look at that as well. So they just said to place these here just for visual purposes with what we're saying. And then look, we've got the Eight of Cups is right next to the King of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, or however she was presenting, or Queen of Cups in reverse, whatever way you want to see her, is in the Nine of Swords energy, because either she's been found out, it's come out, it's now public knowledge, she's falling from grace because possibly attacked you, collective, and whatever friends that also knew about it, to shut you down, to keep you quiet, or to discredit your word. So you possibly could be the person that saw them or gave the ultimatum or whatever it is, or this is it that it's come out now, if it's led to divorce or there's that separation. And then we've got here the King of Cups, and he's literally walking away. I was going to say walking away. Ooh, could be walking away to someone with knee boots. But either still, it's walking away from something that no longer serves him. So don't forget, we've got here the Ten of Pentacles is under the bottom of the deck. That's just being brought up. So there may have been a reason, well, obviously, that this Queen of Cups is staying with this King of Cups, with this hidden relationship going on in the background for financial reasons. Maybe it didn't serve her or their situation for her to leave, especially if she's got free reign to do what she wants. For some of you, not all of you, I'm being told as well that this female's been on holiday and this masculine has met up with her whilst she was away or something like that. Yeah, we've got here community, so the community are aware, or they have been out together and seen in public, or acting single, so they may be wherever. Yeah, this is for some, not all, and it's very specific, but place it where it needs to be, or dismiss it or not. But when I was seeing community and out and about, I was seeing a female driving a white Polo. I mean, don't dismiss this story if you're able to take all of it apart from that car, but that's what I'm being shown with this community. So it could be either the female's car, a white Polo, or it could be one of the friends, or it could be your car collective, or it could be his car, the husband's, somebody, it could be whatever, but white Volkswagen Polo feels significant to someone. Could be what someone was driving back at the time, if this is something from ages ago. So we've got here community and message. So words going around that either there's suspicions, or it's going around that it's now out in the open and everything's been caught and seen, which is why we're getting so much detail here. We're getting this much detail because it's public knowledge, or it is literally about to be. Yeah, we've got distant horizon, so this is either something that's happened in the past, and like I was saying, the reason it comes back now is because there's other developments. People within the community are now kind of questioning how much they were blinded to somebody, and they maybe were competitive or tore down or went against something else, or dismissed things that were coming forward, whatever. There's judgments that have been made that have been displaced. We've got here gift, so that could be you collective if you are a reader, or just generally intuitive. It could have been stamped all over, dismissed, and you could have been called a liar, or that your intuition was blocked and off point, or your predictions were shit and never came true, things like that. Whilst it was being hidden, now the community is seeing actually you were on point, or your intuition, whoever you are, was right, or this gift is suggesting Sadly, the gift of someone catching them or seeing it, or information coming forward, or the gift that she was partying so hard and the phone was left available for this King of Cups, and look where he's landed. This King of Cups is been able to find the information that he needs to know. Some of you as well, just to put in there, I'm also being told for others of you that this could be a mother cheating on a husband, and this could be the son that has found out and exposed and is now in a predicament, or was in a predicament of tell dad or leave him or do something or whatever, but don't keep doing that. I feel this is a family friend or someone that's known, because even as I was saying that this could be like a younger son or something like that, or family member that it felt like they knew them. So we've got here main female, unexpected income, thoughts, and thief. Okay, so with this gift, you could have used your gift about a female if he was coming to you for readings. That unexpected income, he could have needed to pay money out, or there's a questioning about finances that don't add up, which is why we've got thoughts and thief. And somebody that is also stealing the wife. It's not that he's stealing the wife. Clearly we're seeing that they are presenting as a single person, or that's what their behaviour is. They haven't come across as being married. So they possibly could just be engaged. We can't overlook that as well. But there's either finances that's being siphoned off and used for a lavish lifestyle, or to pay for holidays, or to pay for courses, or do whatever, or to pay for whatever to fix the marriage of some kind. Yeah. Or paying to find out whether his thoughts are correct. Adjudication at the bottom of the deck. Let me just take some of these and see if we can get any sense of who this person is, because yes, it's easy to say, oh, they shouldn't have done it, they're married, they know better, but also as well, it's what's this one saying, and maybe we're not overlooking the fact that these two could constantly fight like cat and dog, or there's literally, even though they're both in a King and Queen of Cups energy, that there could be literally no emotions left within the marriage or relationship. So we're not overlooking that. We're not saying it's right, but sometimes there are circumstances where people just stay in it. But yeah, if there's no feelings within it, then why is there the need for secrecy if both are on the same page, you know? Yeah, okay, so staying together for the kids, yeah, we can get that bit, but if there's no emotions and everyone's playing away, then maybe this one it's something to do with who he is, which obviously it's changing it if he is a friend of this King of Cups. And also as well, we are seeing that this King of Cups has still been trying and wanting to whatever. So let's see if we can get an idea of who this person is that's approached the wife. So we've got here the Ace of Swords. So this person, whoever they are, they know the truth. they know this person, they know that she's married or in a committed relationship, so they may well live together. They know that the truth is out, or there's that chance to come out, so they could be quite closely linked. We've got here the Seven of Cups, so confusion. So he could even have been consoling him, saying, yes, I know she is having an affair, or agreeing, or he could have been talking to this guy and he could have been throwing him off the scent of whatever, no, I doubt it's that, or you're getting it wrong, something to try and confuse, or to say, no, your intuition is off, when we're seeing here the first card out is the truth, the sword of truth. Like we were saying as well for you, collective, is that there's a heavy play on doubting what you're seeing, what you're knowing. We've got here the Three of Cups, which is our confirmation energy in regards to this truth that's come out. We're linking into this other masculine that's in the mix, and here it's showing a Three of Cups situation. So somebody else that likes to party or live the high life, or whatever it is. We've got here the Three of Wands, another three, so three's definitely a crowd or significant. We've got here waiting for ships to come in, or waiting for when someone leaves for work, or waiting for someone to come out and then they drive up the road and bump into them, or waiting for a signal to come forward, or something like that. It feels like watching and waiting for the coast to be clear is something along those lines. Yeah, we've got here more watching and waiting. The Nine of Wands, so struggling to keep this a secret, it was feeling like, and maybe it was wearing this person down, so some kind of touch of conscience there, possibly. It's not actually showing that, but some kind of a struggle. Maybe this female is getting a bit tired of it, or so the emotions getting confused. He could even be, if he's talking about marriage and engagement with this one, he could have been putting on the pressure and getting fed up waiting. Yeah, so we've got here the Three of Swords, again, Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is in alignment here with our Ten of Swords, our double Ten of Swords. So it's the pain of what they've done, that they know this man in whatever way. It could be a neighbour, because as I'm looking at that, that's for some of you, not all, but it could be a neighbour, because that kind of looks like it's someone in their garden, in the fence, or talking over the fence to someone, or doing whatever, working on the car outside, or anything, but like keeping a watch on the house, or just up the road. They might not be able to see the house, but you get what I'm saying. So the Three of Swords is letting us know that it's got to a breaking point, that it's come out and everyone's getting hurt. Yeah, slowing something down. And then the Four of Wands, so again something connecting to a party scene or festival, or implying that healing, working towards a new beginning, or if I just go away and do this, I'll feel better when I get back. And it's always just stringing along, maybe to both men, possibly to the husband. Yeah, we've got the Five of Swords again, some kind of competition. So whoever this masculine is clearly jealous of this husband and what he's got, or the relationship. But also I'm feeling whatever this female is saying is putting him down. We was picking up something about his confidence and self-esteem, and trying to put the work into himself and better himself in some way. So she could be quite derogatory to him, making him feel less than, and the competition could even be coming from the other side, that this person could be praised up of like, why can't you be more like them, or so and so does that better, or blah blah blah, just like a comparison all the time, and playing one off against the other. Hurtful. Yeah, so we've got here this Nine of Swords, so it's come out definitely. We saw the Queen of Cups and she was next to the Nine of Swords. We're looking into this masculine's energy. We've got here the competition, the truth, the Sword of Truth, but he's also now in the Nine of Swords, coming in after our Three of Swords. So there could have been a questioning of, was you at that party, or what time did you leave, or where did you go after, where did she go, or something along those lines, and it's put them in a bind. We've got the Three of Swords that's there, so now it's like, shit, we've been caught, we've got to explain it, we've got to get our story straight. Maybe it's feeling that they didn't get a chance to get their story straight, especially if she's coming in hanging the way she was. From this energy, they might not have been expecting it. Well, they wouldn't have been, would they, because it's a tower. This person's already been collecting information, and there's something of checking in the phone, and it's come forward there. We've got here Temperance, so some kind of divine intervention has kicked in, not on this guy's side, it may have been, could be fights broke out, it doesn't feel that way, but it's painful. They're having to now come forward and try to rebalance, recorrect whatever karmic debt they've now incurred, and a need to promote some kind of, again, major healing and patience that's coming with it. Yeah, so they need to speak up, have a conversation. We've got here the Eight of Wands, so there's no point this person trying to ignore this King of Cups, whoever he may be, or even yourself, collective, if you've been kicked down, dashed down because of you doing the right thing, or whatever it may be, speaking your truth, then both of these need to come back and put something right. We've got here the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and they're reminding me as well, we had the Eight of Cups, as in someone walking away. What a headache, what a mess. So I'm just being called to give these. Please press like and subscribe if you're resonating with this story, and definitely if it's your situation, or you know what this is and it's helping give you some kind of higher perspective, or just giving you a heads up of what's about to unfold. So we're going to just do these two. Oh no, we've got more, so hold on to your hats, we're still going. So we've got here the Nine of Wands, which we saw in regards to the struggling to keep something a secret. So gives us the sense here that this is something that's been going on for a long period of time. It could have stopped at some point and then come back round again, doesn't have to be, could have just been a continuation of. We've got here the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Hanged Man. So my feel is, because it feels we've come back to this King of Cups energy now, my feel is that, and obviously you're able to change the roles as you want, but my feel is that what this King of Cups has been through, and this could be another reason of why it's coming forward now, that relationship's done and that much he knows, but it feels that now it's as painful as a double Ten of Swords may be, that he has worked on himself and got himself to a place that the heart is still open and he knows he's ready for love himself. So this Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands could be somebody that he's with now, somebody that he's met, and now that he's had to sacrifice one relationship, had time to heal, rest, see something from a different perspective. It may be that that gift that we saw, even though it was a double 10 of swords, actually released him from something that he was going to waste, almost, in the sense of the King of Cups is typically a kind, caring, loving, generous, supportive, thoughtful person. And so even the way that they've gone about trying to handle this would have been extremely painful, but they've done it as delicately as possible. So that gift would be in the case of this tower moment and so on, but what it's led to is pouring love. It was saying self-love, pouring that self-love into the self, which then knows their worth and moves them into alignment with somebody that matches them in regards to seeing them for who they are, having the confidence, building the confidence up, which this Queen of Wands is somebody that is a good communicator, has their own sense of confidence and identity, and would be able to pour that into a King of Cups energy. The Hanged Man is the sacrifice of that, the Eight of Cups, walking away from something that no longer serves them in order to gain something else, which is an absolute beautiful energy, and we're loving that as our rounding up of this. So with this King of Cups, where does it lead him? And even if this is you and you are the King of Cups collective, or the Queen of Wands looking into whatever this, or whoever you are, this is just showing what the energy is coming forward. So from that emotional loss, we've got here the putting the emotions in the past, and it's diluted and healed with our Ace of Cups is always going to trump that. We've got here firm foundation, so having a confidence in the self, and yes, the perseverance to get back to stability, a sense of self again, knowing that self-worth, having that fire in the belly, which comes with the rebuilding of self-esteem and confidence, and going for gold, literally. And then we've got here material harvest. So yes, there may have been a need to start again, but everything has a start and a start and an ending of a beginning. Doesn't even make sense, but it's just that transition. It's a continuation of this guy's story isn't done and over on the back on the back of that double 10 of swords. Whereas in the moment, with that tower moment, it absolutely would have felt that way. It would have felt like too insurmountable of a mountain to climb, and to still be able to come out of it feeling victorious in some way. So that would be the worries and doubts leading up to that. But sometimes with that divine intervention, something comes in and releases a real good person from a really, really shitty situation. And that's where we've got this material harvest. Okay, so I was gonna pull another one, and look, they got me keep going. Yeah, so look, that Three of Cups, but then it turns into the celebration. There was that under the bottom of the deck, so trust your intuition. It's always right, even if people are trying to tell you no, it's wrong, they're wrong, or whatever. And then we've got new beginnings, so I just give you those. And so finally, this is what I was actually going to get. But we like it, don't we, collective, when the spirit guides tell us, no, pick more, keep going. So let's see, this is a spiritual guidance message for everyone connected to this. They're just saying when I touched on children being involved, to add it or dismiss it, because this story isn't necessarily one that's including children, but for others it does. So okay, let's see what we've got. So we've got number 10, the wheel. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. Number 13, peace. Release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Knight of Gabriel is our final card. We have confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic. Time to take action. Great passion for a cause. Instinctively knowing just what to do. There you go. So collective, that is your little reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.